been a while since I brought this camera, the big camera, out on a bike ride. It's Monday morning, welcome back to another video, welcome back to a new week. It's Monday, Monday's rest day, and this morning, right now I'm on a cafe ride, heading out to Parbold, it's like 15 minutes away. Do like a 30-minute round trip, just spinning the legs. Feel pretty tired today. The reason is because over the weekend we did a 2-day stage race. A 2-day stage race called the Dave Hitchen Memorial. It was 3 stages based over 2 days. Day 1 was a time trial, a team time trial and a road race. Day 2, stage 3, was another road race. I'm gonna get into the race, talk about it in detail in a short while. I've got some race footage from over the weekend, but right now, yeah, where's the cafe?
Lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my brain.
This is definitely needed today. I feel very sleepy today, like kind of sleepy where you can't even like speak properly, your words just get slurred up. So yeah, hopefully that coffee's gonna perk me up a little bit. The Dave Hitchen 2-day, it's a 2-day obviously national B event, and like the thing behind this race is rather than entering as an individual person or individually like with your team, it's all based around a team event. So to enter this race you have to be within a team of five riders, and just through logistics and injuries within my team, we only had 3 riders at this race. It was me, Joe and Matt. That meant we had to draft in 2 other guys to guest for us at this race. So stage 1 was an early start. It was a 100-kilometer road race. The tactics at this race were pretty much the same as they always are. Be aggressive at the start, be attacking, try and get guys, try and tag every move and get a guy to follow every single attack, and yeah, and as a consequence hopefully get away in a group. It ended up being 4 out of 5 of us got away in this breakaway. 4 out of 5 in my team, but it was like a group of 15 or 20 riders that got away, which is like a little bit too many. And because it was a flat race, it was hard to, like, despite how hard we were riding, it was hard to sort of wear riders down and like sort of dispatch of riders. On the front it was quite a windy course. It was just a pan flat windy course, and on the front it was quite hard as you're going into the crosswinds, but as soon as you're on the wheels it was very easy to follow the wheels. Like once you'd done your turn it wasn't all that hard just to sit in the brake and roll through. Late on in the race we just tried to be aggressive again, start trying to attack off the front, and hopefully, you know, guys can bridge across to us, and we can just get a move going, whittle down the breakaway a little bit and come down into the finish with a more focused group. Matt ended up getting away in a group of 5, like 2 laps to go, or about 20k to go. It was a sprint between those 5 to the line. Matt came in 4th, but more importantly he was on the same overall time as the other 4 riders, and like us, the rest of the group were about 45 seconds down. I had the GoPro on my bike, so this is how it went down.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
So after the morning's road race, the afternoon was a 4-mile or like a 7-kilometer time trial, a team time trial. Now Matt, for those of you who don't know, last year he was 2nd in the national 10-mile time trials, so he's clearly, you know, a mega time trialist. He was our secret weapon in the team time trial almost, and he pulled some massive turns, and, you know, certainly kept us in contention with the race. It was only a 7-kilometer time trial. It took us like 8 minutes, just over 8 minutes. We ended up finishing as the 3rd team in the team time trial, and again I had the GoPro on the bike, and this is how it went down.
I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks.
So that was day one, done and dusted. After the 2 stages, we were in a really good position as a team. Matt was in 3rd place overall after the road race and the time trial. I was sitting in 8th. Matt was around 20 seconds down. I was about 1 minute 10. So the plan for the final day was, again, to just make the racing as hard as possible and try and get away. Quite a lot happened in stage number 3. There's quite a lot of turn of events, so I'm going to try and keep it as simple as possible. A breakaway went. None of us guys were in it. We weren't protecting the yellow jersey. We weren't leading, so we wanted to have guys in it. We wanted to have numbers in it. We knew Matt wasn't going to be allowed to get away. They were going to chase him, so the plan was for us other guys to get in the breakaway, and then hopefully late on Matt could bridge across, and then, you know, we have numbers in that front group. The break went, we missed it, none of us were in it, so me and a couple other guys from different teams, we actually attacked the bunch and bridged across to the breakaway. And then, yeah, you know, the break was just riding, the bunch was behind chasing, the bunch wasn't closing on us, and eventually the bunch just kind of sat up. Once they realized that they weren't going to be able to bring us back, Matt then attacked the bunch. No one was able to come with him, and then he basically just did a time trial to try and get across to the breakaway. Had the race been a little bit longer, he would have got across to us. I think, like, in the last lap alone, he brought the gap down from 1 minute 30 down to 30 seconds, and we only finished, I think, just under 30 seconds ahead of Matt. But yeah, back to the breakaway. There was around eight or 9 of us. One rider attacked and went solo. 2 laps to go, which was about 15 kilometers. He was way down in GC. No one chased. So he stayed away. He won the stage, and then it was just a sprint between the rest of us guys in the breakaway. It was like a dead straight uphill finish of, like, it was only about half a mile long, but it's one of those deceiving climbs where you can see right to the top, so it looks shorter than it actually is. But yeah, I managed to take the kick from the rest of the breakaway, coming across the line in 2nd. It always sucks getting 2nd place because you're the first loser. Like, there's no worse place than getting 2nd when you're so close to getting 1st. But yeah, happy to round out the weekend with a decent result, and like that every stage I didn't finish below the top 10. Like, my worst position over the weekend was 8th place. It shows that the form's good, and hopefully from here on in we can just keep on building and improving and getting better. But honestly, it was just nice for a large proportion of this season. Like, I've either been doing, you know, National A races, Premier Calendar races. We did a UCI stage race, Tour of Ulster, which for me this year has been a huge step up in racing, like, to what I've previously been used to. It's a step up that I need to do. I feel like you know, I'm adjusting to it, and I'm, like, slowly but surely rising to that level. But it was nice to go back this weekend and do a National B race as opposed to a National A, and just getting, like, a decent result under the belt. Still searching for that first win of the season though. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was my weekend. I hope you enjoyed. I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.